All right, I'm live. Day 191. Man, we're closing in on 200 real quick. 408 miles. And off we go. Good morning. ACR is #1 today. Look at you. How you doing this morning, Andrew? Good live last night. You've been up all night handling whatever problem came across? Okay. That's cool. Rainy is #2. Good morning, Rainy. Out and about. Good morning to you. Enjoyed your live this morning. Andrew's out playing with his kayak, yeah. #1 every damn day. Yes, sir. It looks, I didn't realize it was this cloudy and hazy this morning. It is definitely nice and warm. 65 degrees this morning. Just got a t-shirt on today. Hopefully I don't get wet. But a wet Dave is a good Dave. $191 days and 408 miles when I'm all done today. Guppy, good morning, Guppy. Good to see you this morning. Mainly is here. Good morning, Mainly. Guppy, you been doing all right? Haven't seen you in my lives for a little bit. And I know we talked a little bit recently, but you're doing good? No sweatshirt. Nope. Must be summer weather. 65 degrees today, mainly. You okay for the most part? All right, good. Now, hey, you got the majority of it licked, right? Temp sounds incredible. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It is a little bit hazy this morning. Almost looks like it's going to rain. I might stop by the house and grab my umbrella when I walk back past there. Just for protection, you know, you got to have protection. Even at my age. James, hello. Good morning to you. Gary, good morning. You got a question for Mainly Off Grid? I'm in North Carolina. I'm so glad it's warmer. Those cold, icy weeks suck. Yeah. Good morning. Miss Rhonda Hart, good morning. Good to see you again as well. Welcome in. Gary Newman, what do you mean? Are you one of those people? Dragon, good morning to you. The day so far is treating me well. Possum, good morning. 55 there, expecting bad storms today. That's not good. Already talking about tornadoes. Wow. Pedro, good morning. Gary, I'm not sure what you're up to there, but we're gonna give you about 30 minutes to think about it. All right. Don't trust where you were going there, Gary. Put pants on your chickens, huh? Keep the peckers warm. Yeah, I'm not sure where Gary was going there mainly, but yeah, you definitely don't come on my channel and mess with people on my channel, especially people with blue wrenches or blue shields. That's kind of funny though. I'm getting trolls in here trolling other other channels. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, Rhonda, I definitely drink some coffee. Definitely drink some coffee before I start out on my walks. Some mornings I'm up at 4 o'clock and I've gone through a whole pot of coffee before I even get out here on my walk. Zach, good morning. Good to see you. That is funny. I ain't never seen that before. Where am I from? I live in Georgia right now. I'm from Ohio. I will be moving back up there soon to Ohio. Not soon enough, but soon. I am out on a 3-mile walk this morning, and I walk every day. Today is the 191st day of doing that. I will have 408 miles done when I'm all done today. I'm on my way to 365 days and 1,000 miles. So Vader said, tell me hello. All right. Yeah, you saw me in his stream. You said you had something that you wanted to pick, a bone that you wanted to pick with me. There's Zach. 32 now, supposed to get to 60 later. How long does 3 miles take you? Somewhere between 50 minutes and an hour. 50 in 1 hour. Most of the time I'm right around 55 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm coming up on my house. I just walk at the beginning of my walk. I just walk around the block one time and getting ready to pass my house. I think I'm gonna go grab my umbrella real quick before I head out further away from the house. I want to make sure it doesn't rain. If I don't take my umbrella, it will rain. If I do take it, it probably won't rain. But Paul, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning, Paul. Love having you here every day. Yeah, I was transferring to Ohio, and I was hoping to get to meet you one day when I move up there. Well, maybe, Zach. What part of Ohio? Ohio's a decent sized state. I mean, where I will be, you could drive 4 hours and still be in the state. Sometimes actually longer than that. Sorry, I'm not done with my walk. I'm just getting my umbrella. So I'm gonna add whatever distance it is to the end of my driveway times 2. In the Dayton area? Oh, okay, well, yeah, I'll be right there in the Dayton area. So absolutely, we can get together. I've talked to a couple people out and about with M&D. I've talked to him. He's up in Northwest Ohio. I've talked to him about getting together when I move back up there. I talked to, oh shoot, now who was I just thinking? Oh, yesterday he was on my live stream. Ravi has a channel up there. I think he's in Columbus. So, yep. Go is here. Good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. Is Lisa here? Lisa Arndt. Has she popped in yet? Maybe we can get together and go eat lunch somewhere. I just chat and get to know more about each other and become best friends. All right, Zach, absolutely. That would be absolutely fine with me. When I get back up there, we'll talk about it more. And yeah, I saw her in Out and About's chat, and she commented on one of my videos. I'm not sure when she commented. Well, I replied to her comment, and she liked my reply just right before I started my walk. So there she is. We were just asking about you, Lisa. Yep, just popped in. No, I was just talking, Lisa was talking about all the people that I've got on here that are from up in Ohio. And Zach, I guess, is getting ready to move up there. And wanting to know if we could get together for lunch sometime when he gets up there, I get up there and all that. And I said, heck yeah. So, I mean, you are going to have a little birthday celebration maybe together. Doing better today? Good. Hazley, hi, how are you? Me and my boxer dog, hello, welcome in. Okay, so we're at the trail now. How's the adventure going? Going well. Going well. You saw my stream weeks ago. Jesus. Oh, good. Glad to have you back. Welcome back. I'm still out walking every day. 191 days in a row now. I'll be up to 408 miles when I'm done today. I'm doing good. I had a beanie on there, probably a Cincinnati Bengals beanie. Now today I'm wearing a Cincinnati Bengals t-shirt. So I don't think he's actually out on his kayak or anything. I think he's paddling at home or rowing at home. You're a big fan, Steven? All right. Boxers are cool. I have one also. Well, good morning, Laura. Welcome in. I wear boxers. No, nowhere near an hour and a half. Let's don't go there yet. Well, Jesus, thanks for stopping and saying hello. Hopefully you double tap that screen. Of course. Bab, how you doing? Handsome man, where? Behind me? I don't see no handsome man. Shin's already starting to act up. And can't seem to kick this thing. Someone kick me in the shin. That just hit me, so you're on your third boxer. Dozer is his name. There's Miss Laura. Paisley with the X's and hearts and all kinds of stuff there. Thank you, Paisley. I appreciate that. Dan the man, like number 16. Thank you, Dan. Let's get this camera turned around so y'all can see where I'm walking. Hell, sometimes I don't even see where I'm walking. I depend on the camera. I almost stepped in some dog crap one day and saw it on the camera and like stepped over it. Paisley, you're 20 years old. All right, Paisley. Second from mine, she just turned 2 today. Her name is Luna. That's a cool name. I always was partial to German Shepherds. I've had, gosh, I think about 4 different German Shepherds. I had a few other types of dogs as well, but love German Shepherds. Goodness, we got a crowd up ahead of me walking. I think it's 2 different groups. Yeah, it is. Zach, you have a German Shepherd named Luna? Cool. What's Luna's markings like? My last German Shepherd was a sable German Shepherd where the hair on the surface was a different color than the hair next to the skin. So if you brushed her backwards, you'd see a different color hair. Morning, guys. Three-wheeler morning people, yeah. Oh, okay, you were just saying good morning to everybody. When I walk home, I always see a German Shepherd. My German Shepherd, the last one I had, I had her for like 8 years. Her name was Oshie, and it was spelled O-C-E-A. Three-wheeler. Sup, G? We named her Oshie, O-C-E-A, because when we got her, we were camping at the ocean. And she was a pup from a litter my son's dog had. And yeah, we took her home from there, from South Carolina. I love that campground. I will definitely make it back to that campground. Pilgrim's here. Good morning, Pilgrim. Listening from the road. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Pilgrim. Good morning. Yesterday I did all right with pain. Wasn't too bad. My knee was kind of hurting toward the end. And definitely not my shins. Today, not so great. Maybe we'll see some deer and it'll lift my spirits a little bit. Make me forget about the pain for a little while. So Zach, you said Zach is still here, I guess. Zach Thornton, you said in that other chat that you had a bone to pick with me. Start picking, man. I know what it's about, but I keep telling you, you ain't got nothing to worry about there. I'm hoping that was just fun. But I'm going to let you know, Zach, that I could see it in, I think his name's Jerry on Vader's page. I could see it in his face that he was worried about us starting a conflict on his channel. So yeah, definitely don't. If you got a bone to pick with me, pick it with me here. Definitely don't bring it up in another chat. I would worry if someone came on here and told someone else that they had a bone to pick. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but someone came in and started messing with Mainly, asking him some stupid questions. And anyway, Nancy Sloan, good morning. Welcome in. I am out on my walk this morning. Day 191, 191 days in a row of coming out and walking. I will have 408 miles done when I get done today. On my way to 365 days and 1,000 miles. So it is going to be a struggle to make it back home today. Thanks, Pilgrim. I can get rid of this damn shin hurting me so much. This would be a piece of cake, but it's been bugging me a lot lately. Mike Kindly, how are you doing today? Good to see you in here this morning. Got my eyes peeled for deer. This part of the walk we're in woods. This is where we generally see deer when we do out here on the trail. It is definitely warm today, 65 degrees. I'm just wearing a t-shirt today, no hat. I almost put another shirt on, just a lightweight hoodie. And I thought, no, I'm gonna be just fine out there today. Yesterday, a little hoot there just reminded me yesterday, yeah, I heard an owl right toward the very end of the walking trail, up in a tree right above me, but I couldn't see him. So that'd be kind of cool if we got to see an owl out here, especially get up close to one. I hear them a lot around my house at night, but hardly ever see them. And they don't stick around very long. Make a little bit of noise and then they take off. Tyson is here. Good morning to you. This walking trail, I'm in Warner Robins, Georgia. I'm about 100 miles south of Atlanta. Daffy, good morning. Fish out of water this morning? Tyson, I'm not to the point yet to call a realtor. Right now, I spent a lot of time yesterday on the phone trying to find someone to do some drywall work for me. That can be a challenge sometimes, trying to find someone that's actually willing to work. One company said they didn't want to do it unless they could do the entire house. I said, well, you'd have to tear everything out in order to do the entire house. So Andrew is back. Had to get that 1,000 angry tugs in. Good to see you, ACR. Krista's here. Good morning. Krista, you caught me out on my walk this morning. I am moving pretty damn slow this morning. Natalie is here. Good morning, Natalie. Go to Home Depot parking lot. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I don't see a lot of people out there. I don't know, maybe I'm not there early enough in the morning, but usually it's during the day that I'm there, so don't see a lot of people out there begging for, looking for work. Best bet, find a handyman who does drywall as well. Yeah. Maybe too late though. Maybe too late. Reagan is here. Good morning, Reagan. Good to see you. I got some extra steps in this morning. I had to, when I walked back past my house, I had to walk up the driveway and grab this thing because it's really looking like rain out here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but for down here, this is what rain, pre-rain looks like. Bathy, I don't know where you're going, man, but you need to stop. Wherever you're going, turn around, come back. Read the room here. We don't talk about that kind of crap here. I drywalled my basement. It wasn't hard, but it was a basement, so small imperfections didn't matter. Yeah, that's what I need drywalled is the basement. I just suck at drywall. If I do the drywall down there, it's going to take me a month and a half just to get it done. So I ain't messing with it. One. Yeah, if we were about deportations here, Rainey would be gone already. She'd be watching from Mexico somewhere. Just kidding, Rainey. Sorry, I had to get that. Oh, Lord. All right, so I've walked through the pain. My shin seems to be feeling a little bit better now. Oh. Raining in rains. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Caretaker, good morning to you. You run for the border. Oh, now that's all right. I'm getting used to it. I am getting used to it. It's I think the same thing happened yesterday. I didn't really have shin pain, but actually the day before yesterday. Yesterday really wasn't too bad, but I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. I hope there is. I don't have any books to donate. My son, I got all that stuff piled up in that one room that belongs to my son, who was supposed to come by this week and pick it up, or at least start getting some of it out of there. But he hasn't. But he's got a couple boxes that got some books in them. So I don't know. Maybe he'll just let me donate them. Go over here. I don't want to just do it on my own. Good morning. We started Ramadan. See, I'm not familiar with that holiday. Oh, there are some more. We'll stop by and look on the way back. Have to go hustle, spare changing to get groceries. Bills overdrew my bank account. I understand that. If you do any kind of gig work or anything like that, caretaker, anything to generate instant money. Yeah, I'm not real familiar with what Ramadan is. I've definitely heard of it before, but yeah, look at that. Someone stopped it up. What we got? Yeah, a bunch of different books in here. All right. Good. Those mathematic books came back. Maybe someone just had a bunch of them checked out and they just brought them back. I don't know. But, oh, you're disabled. Okay. So are you able to work at all, caretaker? Yeah, definitely someone stocked it back up a little bit. I think I see the white squirrel. I do see the white squirrel. He's way off in the distance, though. Dan in Romania. Oh, he's coming our way. Hopefully I'll be able to show him to you. I'm going to start walking out that way. The albino squirrel. Let's talk quiet like they do on the nature shows. Matt, good morning. We are trying to get close to the albino squirrel this morning. I'm definitely going to have some extra miles in today. There he goes, running the opposite way. Let me see if I can zoom in on him. There he is. There he is. Bouncing off of trees. Where'd he go? Where did he go? There he goes. Y'all see him? I'm not going to get any closer than that. Squirrel. Not just squirrel, but albino squirrel. Let me see if I can walk a little bit closer. I'm not in no big hurry. Ghost squirrel in the daylight. Yeah, Jerry. There is another squirrel over there by that tree. Oh, there is two of them. There's another one coming down that tree over there. Oh my gosh, look at that shit. Y'all see that? There's one there. And there's the other one right over there. Oh, Marlin Perkins, yep. We've got two of them running around out here. Oh my God, I'm glad I came closer. Huh. Yeah, there goes one over there. And they got a regular squirrel chasing the albino squirrel right there. Huh. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Squirrel Master sounds like a lousy superhero name. Yeah, I definitely don't want either one of them to bite me, or any of them to bite me. I'm gonna see how close I can get though. I had some peanuts. I do have nuts, but none that I'm sharing with any squirrels. Okay, so there's the one. Ah, he's running away from me. I don't know where the other one went though. There he is, back there. There he is. How about that shit, huh? There he goes. Oh, am I gonna be able to get both of them together? That is too cool. Sorry guys, I had to walk out here in the woods and see them. University of Louisville used to have albino squirrels on campus. That's cool. Rainy. Squirrel man from out and about would be jealous. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's head back to the trail. That was fun. Hope you all enjoyed my little diversion there. I know I missed some anyway, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom of the chat here. Ducky is here. Ducky, did you get to see the squirrels? We saw 2 albino squirrels this morning. So cool. Yep, we did see 2. Go back. Well, I don't know if you can scroll back. I know some people say they can scroll back on live streams. I can't. I'd never been able to, but I guess if you switch off a live or something, you can scroll back. Anyway, watch the replay at about the 33, 34 minute point, and you'll definitely see them. I was shocked. I never knew there was 2. Maybe that's why I see them in 2 different spots all the time. Out and about. Got to see some albino squirrels this morning. Mike, 2 of them. Auburn, how you doing this morning? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, now my shin's not hurting anymore, too. So these magical albino squirrels fixed my shin from hurting. Seriously, it doesn't. I can't feel any pain in my shin at all. A little bit in my knee right now, but nothing in my shin. We're on our way back. We got about maybe a little bit more than a mile to go. Way over time. Was walking slow on the way out because of the pain. Jared, you just missed it. We just saw 2 albino squirrels together. If you can scroll back, you don't have to scroll back very far. I was walking out. I walked out into the woods to follow them for a little bit. If you can't scroll back, then watch the replay right around the, I don't know, around 30 minutes. Lots of squirrel action this morning. I saw one from a distance right after I turned around and looked in the library. I saw one, and so I decided to start walking out to see him, and as I got closer, I saw a second one pop up. It was nuts. I see what you did there, Jerry. So yes, we are on our way back. Maybe we'll see a deer or 2 on the way back as well, and we'll just make this a whole wildlife show. Looks like they came with the leaf blowers yesterday and blew off the trail. There was a lot more stuff out here on the trail yesterday. Squirrels more active than cats, yeah. You know, and actually I was thinking about that. Someone asked me if I ever see cats and dogs out here. I did see a cat, I don't know, a week or so ago, just sitting on the trail. We'll see you guys. Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to that cat, but it's actually kind of, I was thinking about it the other day. Someone asked me again or something about, you know, if I ever see cats and dogs. And it's kind of a good thing that I don't, because more than likely if I saw them out here, they would be strays and wouldn't have a home. So it's a good thing that I don't see them out here. Good morning. Squirrels can drive you up a tree, but they don't have a car. There you go, Jerry. Saw 2 albino squirrels up there in the pine trees.
Yeah.
Earlier, I've seen one out here several times,
they're
but
quite common in this neighborhood.
Are they?
I have 6 or so of them in my yard every day.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
The whole area, Lake Shore, up to Todd and around, seems to be they're called mutants.
Mutants, yeah.
Mutant grays.
Okay, okay. We'll see you tomorrow. Me and him stop and talk about animals. He's out here every day. He does not walk on Sundays, but he's out here every other day walking, so with his little puppy. And his name is Pete. He said he sees half dozen of them all the time in his yard. Well, doggone it, why aren't they in my yard? I could make content. You know, us YouTube content creators, that's all we think about. Julie, hello, how are you this morning? Seems like the skies are clearing a little bit. Definitely not as bad as what it was when I started out this morning. So me thinking seeing 2 albino squirrels at the same time was a big deal. And he just dashed that completely. There's a deer. There's a deer. There's a couple of them. Yay, yay, yay. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see them, though. They're pretty well camouflaged over there. Where are we at? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, they start moving. There you go. There's one walking off there. They are on the other side of the creek. He just heard me. Hard to see, I know, but there's a couple of them over there. Let me see if I can get a better view of them. This is a nature show this morning, yes. Shoot. Too many trees in the way. He's straight through there. There he is, right there. Lots of wildlife today. Cool, cool, cool. There's another one right over there. You probably won't be able to see him through because he's like right behind a whole bunch of trees. I can't even see him right now. Actually, there's 3 of them. Okay. Well, if they came over across the trail, we'd be able to see them a little, or across the creek, I'd be able to see them a little bit better, but I don't think they're going to do that. Hi, my name's Marlon Perkins. Welcome to today's Georgia Wildlife Show. Get the camera turned back around. Hell, you'd rather see woods than you would see me. Well, I kind of figured, I hadn't seen any in a while, and I kind of figured that they were just way back off the trail. I saw a few about a week ago, and yeah, they were way back in the woods over on this side of the woods. And I kept watching over here. There's a creek right there, a drainage ditch for the whole town or this neighborhood, and I kind of figured there'd be a few over there, so I kept watching them, and there they were, out and about. You have a great day. You got lots of work to do today. That rain ever come out and about? We will see you tomorrow morning. Mike, you have a good day. Well, I'm kind of pumped up after seeing all that wildlife this morning, and now it looks like we're getting some clear skies above me. I was worried I was going to get rained on this morning. It is definitely clearing up, definitely getting a lot brighter. So here in a minute, we will see the plastic cat. So today we'll have one plastic cat. We'll have 2 albino squirrels. We will have 3 deer and maybe a partridge in a pear tree. I don't know. Mainly is back. Good morning, Mainly. Yankee, hello. How you doing? Old bag cat. Yep. And he is still back there. Get to focus on bag cat. There he is. Still sitting there, waiting for rescue. We're coming. The rescue mission's in the planning. We are coming, bag cat. Don't you worry. He is very patient, yes. I mean, what else is he going to do besides just sit there, huh? All right. Good morning. And a pink elephant dong. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Okay. Yeah, I should be almost home by now, but definitely has some distractions along the way this morning, which is fine. Good distractions. All right, ladies, I got some eye candy coming up for the ladies here. I'll try to film as much as I can without, yeah. Sister Krista, there is more distractions coming. All you ladies and Andrew will probably enjoy this. Morning. Okay, that's definitely worth a couple of thumbs up. I'm sure Rainey's going to have something to say about that. Well, I'm not going to get any dams or anything like that. Go back and talk to him. He didn't seem like a real talkative kind of guy. Look at that. There's sunshine. There's some sunshine. Dave putting thirst traps on his live streams now. We need some more of a different persuasion though. And I'm talking gender, not anything else. Hey, everybody, like and subscribe. We're up to 34 likes. You guys are amazing. Thank you all very much for that. I appreciate it. Mr. Bond, hello. How you doing? Oh, well, cool, Mr. Bond. I remember you coming in and talking about your water purification. You'd be willing to walk a couple miles for that, Rainey? Old Sunshine the stripper. Yeah. I have a daughter named Tiffany. She's my stepdaughter, so I had nothing to do with naming her. But I had someone make the joke about, oh, Tiffany, that sounds like a stripper name. And I'm like, hey, fucker, watch your mouth. She's anything but, not even close. Not that she couldn't, but yeah, she's got a master's degree in accounting, so, or business management or something like that. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, ACR. He quickly apologized. So if you're going to say something like that about someone, make it a not so obvious name. If it was Tiffany with an I, maybe it'd be a little bit different story, but she uses a Y at the end of her name, so. Oh, that's cool, Mr. Bond. Because of your well, that's absolutely fantastic. And if I believe correctly, or remember correctly, you are of the entrepreneurial spirit. Hopefully you can some way find a way to monetize that. Rugged Northeast is here. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Mike Holmes, good morning to you. We have a rock star in our presence. I went over to Mike's channel yesterday, and a lot of shorts, but he plays guitar and does a damn good job of it. I'm pretty impressed. I love guitar. Can't play, but I love listening to guitar players. So, Burke's Outdoors here. Good morning. You going to HR? You have complaints? I'm going to HR too, but not because I have any complaints. I'm going to ACR's HR. And I can see why that guy took his shirt off. Whew. I passed him earlier and he had his shirt on, but actually he had a hoodie on and everything. But yeah. Oh yeah, we're probably going to be We're going to be over an hour by the time I get home. Go back, stop hating. Rainy, I'm sorry, but that just does not interest me very much. So I'd rather look at the white squirrels, the albino squirrels, and the deer that I could barely see through the woods. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, the hill of death. Invite him over for coffee. All right. I think actually I've seen him walk down my street before. Moby Dick and Johnny Winter. Yeah, actually, Mike, we saw two Johnny Winter. We saw Johnny and Edgar Winter this morning. Both of them were out there this morning. If you go back on the replay, go back around 32-minute mark, right after I make my turnaround. And yeah, we had two albino squirrels. Rainy's coming to my house. Maybe I could hire him to do some work around my house and get him out there in the yard. Film him working with a chainsaw, maybe. An axe. Swinging a sledgehammer. That'd be some good content for you. Rainy would definitely be watching. Phew, that sun popped out and it got warm. Ended up last night on the stage singing in front of like 80 people doing karaoke. I was so nervous till I heard people clapping and cheering. There you go, Burks. Hell yeah. Alcohol. We'll do it to you. Rainy's getting hot flashes. Yeah, liquid courage gets you up on that karaoke stage, won't it? I did it one time, and it was at a birthday party, and there was supposedly a whole bunch of family and friends there. Yeah, I got booed off the stage real quick. I tried to do Bob Seger's Turn the Page. Yeah, that didn't go well. You had to get the confidence, yeah. Alcohol gives you wings. They still have not come and picked up my trash. Nope. Trash day is Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Today is Friday Eve. And they still have not come and picked up my trash. Saying Little Rock from Colin Ray. Rocks, nice house, thank you. Your band hosted an open mic last night? Well, that's cool. Rocks, you love my home? Well, thank you very much. Want to buy it? It's for sale. Ducky, thank you for welcoming me home. Yes, Rainy, it is coffee days. It is actually cooler inside my house than it is outside my house right now. I know in the summertime that's what you want. Quiet and some space. I have lots of space. Lots and lots of space. Taylor Swift songs. All right. I'm going to get switched out on the microphone, get the phone in the tripod. All right, definitely good there. I'm gonna let the phone charge for a little bit on the charger, and then I think I'm gonna go move outside. It is a very nice day today. Got my coffee. Oop, I guess probably I'll go ahead and turn the phone around. Got my coffee. Nope, no clothes to take off today. Believe me, you don't want to see what's underneath these Cincinnati Bengals labels. Yeah, so we're right at an hour to do that walk. You had me pegged all wrong. Laura. Miles 406, 407, 408, crushed. Good job, Dave. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I told you the other day about going to the bookstore and asking about a book on paranoia, and the clerk told me they're right behind you. Yeah. Well, I went again yesterday to the bookstore, and I asked the clerk about the new book that's coming out. It's about a guy with a small penis, and the clerk said it's not in yet. And I said, yeah, that's the one. The great ones. I am 65 years old. Well played. Good. I'm glad some people like that one. I heard that yesterday. There you go, Burks. Coming from a true fisherman right there. It's not how deep you fish, it's how you wiggle your worm. Andrew, take that joke to your HR. See what she thinks of it. I am a young boomer, yes. I think boomers are born up until 1964. So I made it in by 4 years. So, yep, young boomer. ACR, you have a fantastic day today, too. If anybody's here and you're not subscribed to ACR Protect, go over and subscribe to his channel right now while his name's up there. Look him up. ACR Protect 4476. Definitely check out his channel. Sorry, got confused there with the Seahawks. Go Seahawks. Hey. Anyway, as you can tell, we have a lot of fun with ACR Protect. Definitely check out his channel. Trying to get him up over 1,000 subs. So definitely check him out. He is worth the watch. Live streams all the time. Puts out some pretty good videos too. So, hey Seahawks. Andrew picks his NFL team by how cute their uniforms are. So, just saying. And Mike Holmes, check that channel out too. He's got some good stuff on there. If you like guitars, you like playing guitars, definitely check him out. And I didn't realize you were a hippie freak with that long hair, Mike. Never seen you before, so. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Mike's channel, Mike Holmes there, definitely go over and check him out. Burke's Outdoors is a good channel. Sister Krista's a good channel. Ducky Petrie's a good channel. All of them. And just about everybody on here, it has a pretty good channel, so. You can come out of your corner, Lester. Mike, do you ever post like in your what's it called? Not comments, your post sections about like your upcoming gigs or anything? Because I'm definitely going to check that out and see if ever a chance that I can come and watch you play sometime. That would be absolutely cool. And plus, you offered to buy me a margarita, so hell, I'm there, man. OG, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. A friend of Dave's is a friend of mine. Well, I could introduce you to a few people you might not like. I don't know if I call them friends though. So you post shows occasionally? Yeah, you should do that on your channel. Yeah, just put where you're playing, what time. Jace Outdoors, good morning, Jace. How you doing today? Yes, Jace, we saw all kinds of stuff today. Definitely have to watch the replay. Around the 30-minute point, 30 to 37 minutes or so, we saw two albino squirrels. Both Johnny and Edgar Winter were out today. Then we saw three deer. They were very hard to see. They were across the creek, hiding in the bushes, hiding in the trees and everything. Kind of hard to see, but you could still see them. I don't know, about 10 minutes after that. And of course we saw the plastic cat. So, yeah, two albino squirrels. And then I stopped and talked to somebody on the trail and they told me that it's not that uncommon to see. Anyway, so we saw two albino squirrels and three deer and a plastic cat and a partridge in a pear tree and Wild Man Dave. So Cindy's here. Good morning, Cindy. Big money, no whammy. Good morning. I don't know if I've seen that yet, Burks. I might have to check that out. You want to feed one a carrot? There you go. What's that flag there? Big money, no whammy. What is that you're posting on my channel? Sounds like a good walk. Yeah, we had a lot of time, a lot of sightings today. It took me an hour to do it, but which is not very good time for walking 3 miles. But knee was hurting in the beginning, and then we started seeing animals, and so. Is that what that is? A rainbow flag? All right. Lisa you saw the moose? Okay. Big money, let's don't spam the chat, okay? That's what I consider spamming the chat. I mean, if you want to come in, read the room, say hello to everybody, get to know some people, talk to some people in the chat, that's fine. But I don't even know what the hell you're posting there. So you are about to be in timeout there, buddy. AFC, how you doing today? Dude, you are cool. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I am cool. I am pretty cool. My grandkids tell me I'm cool, so I gotta be cool, right? Rainbow flags and pirate flags. Either pirate. And Burks, yeah, my head's getting big. Cut off all my hair so my brain can grow. Give it some more room. Aaron Anders, how you doing this morning, Aaron? Good to see you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Burks. What's this chat about, Aaron? Well, I go out for a walk every day, and I just got back from that walk. I've been walking 3 miles lately. Nope, we do not talk about politics here. Absolutely not, Aaron. If you talk about politics, you'll get put in time out. So religion and politics are off the table. There's too many political channels out there already. People yelling and screaming at each other, and I ain't all about that. I go for a walk every morning, 191 days in a row now, out walking. I've been walking 3 miles lately, and just got back from that walk, and the chat is pretty cool. I have a lot of cool people in here. We laugh and joke, have a good time, and I just sit for a while, and we have coffee, so you'll subscribe? Well, thank you, Aaron. Come on by. I go live every day, 7:30 in the morning. I've been doing it 191 days in a row now. I'm up over 400 miles, up to 408 miles. I'm on my way to 1,000 miles. So I am tired of politics as well, Aaron. I used to be real big into it, argue with people about that kind of shit, and just got so damn tired of it. I ain't going to do it no more. Vicky is here. Good morning, Vicky. And Lester came by. Good morning, Lester. You fix shit all day? Well, good morning to you. You want to come by my house? I got lots of shit to fix, so keep on smiling. Absolutely. There's another, keep on smiling. That's another rock and roll reference there. Hey Zeus, yes, I'm still here. Yes, 191 days, Lisa. Heck yeah. Parker, you like my shirt? Okay, cool. Bengals fan? Sorry about that. I am too. Been Bengals fan for a long time, since the 70s, so I am back at my house now, Jesus. Yep. You missed it, Jesus. You left. We saw all kinds of wildlife out on the walk. Saw 2 albino squirrels, 3 deer. Matthew is here. Good morning, Matthew. Had a fantastic walk this morning. All kinds of wildlife out there. Definitely go back and watch the replay there, Jesus. And you'll see right around the 30-minute point. I've seen one albino squirrel before, but today I saw 2 of them together. So pretty cool. Aaron, yes, I am an Air Force veteran. Chair Force, as some people like to call it. And I did not see any action. I served during time of peace. The only war that was going on when I was in the military was the Cold War. So I guess I had something to do with ending the Cold War. The Cold War. Hope Johnny and Edgar played Frankenstein. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Maybe I could AI that. Mike, I'm having a hell of a time. I'm trying to put together my rescue video, and I'm having a hell of a time figuring out AI videos. They are not coming out as planned at all. 4 or 5 a.m. you have ducks and geese. Well, I imagine those get pretty annoying. Those geese can definitely get annoying. They are loud and noisy, and I'm sure they don't care that it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So, saving grace, good morning. Good to see you this morning, James. Another great channel coming in there, Saving Grace Outdoors. Yeah, geese, the Canadian geese up in Ohio, they can kind of be a nuisance sometimes. I mean, there's way back in the 70s and 80s, you know, every big office building that they built, they had to put a big pond out in front of so it would look pretty from the road. And all the geese stop by there, and then they start crossing busy highways and getting hit by cars. And some people will stop for them, other people won't. You know, you're driving down the highway at 65 miles an hour, and all of a sudden there's somebody stopped in the middle of the damn road because a goose is walking across the road. So, you saw an owl near sunset hours? I had an owl out here in my yard, and my son got a picture of it. I did not. It was a long time ago, a couple years ago. But yeah, he was just sitting on top of a telephone pole. We heard an owl yesterday toward the very end of my walk. A lot of geese there. Yep, all flying north, Mike. They're all heading back up to Canada. Golf courses hate Canadian geese. Absolutely hate Canadian geese. And golfers, I'm sure, don't like them much either. So they will definitely put a few bumps on a putting green. They will leave a few bumps behind. I'm gonna get me some more coffee and actually turn on the second pot of the day. All right, get that shit hot. Yeah, Mike, yeah. I can definitely see that. Your foster parents they raised geese and ducks? That's cool. Oh yeah, I imagine. I'm guessing it was flying, or was it walking across the road? I was telling you a story the other day on a golf course. Yeah, we had some geese attack us one time. Pulled up in the golf cart, and usually, we just hit to the green, and we're all going up to the green. Me and the guy riding in the golf cart pulled up to the green in the golf cart, and usually the geese would just kind of scatter and head off, just stand off somewhere else for a little while you're playing out that green. And yeah, there's one that just stood right there in front of us, and he started attacking the golf cart. So lived on a marsh too. Okay, getting messed up. Zombie geese, yeah. Random, but I remember when Burger King had their 75-cent nuggets. Now it's expensive as heck. Everything is shrinking, and I noticed instantly. Oh yeah, definitely. It was flying, you think? But you were doing 75? Yeah. Yeah. Now, did not pick up any trash today, Lester. We saw lots and lots of wildlife, though. 2 albino squirrels, 3 deer, and a plastic cat. And this guy. It's funny because my next door neighbor has 2 dogs, and one of them's a pup. He's only had it for a little while, but the squirrels in the neighborhood are messing with these 2 dogs, and I think that they have a nest up in one of the trees in his yard, and they just peek their head out every once in a while just to get the dogs upset. And those 2 dogs just sit there at the base of that tree, just staring up into that tree. I saw them yesterday sitting out there for a solid half hour, just sitting at the base of that tree. And every once in a while you'd hear him bark, so the squirrel was probably poking his head out of the nest, making himself known. It's funny how God planned everything, right? Dogs love to chase squirrels, but squirrels know how to climb trees. Dogs don't. Is The Walking Dead on still? Is it really? I never really got into that a whole lot. The plastic cat, Jesus. Yep. Got chicken and garlic butter. What is that? Rice on my nightstand and coffee from last night. There you go. Ron is here. Hey, Ron, how you doing? I was on Ron's live stream last night, and he was talking about measuring for square. I have to tell you, Ron, because I told you I would. I told you if you stopped by, I would explain it to you. So, let's see. Let me get caught up on the chat here just a second. Real quick. Mike, the squirrel's here climbing up my back. Oh, your black walnut tree. And throws seed pods at my Chinese German Shepherd. And they wonder why little bee eats them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Aaron, I mean, it's kind of it's definitely a wooded lot. I've got some videos on my channel of me cleaning up. I actually tour my yard. It's way overgrown. So, do you go hunting? No, I don't. Rainy, you have to take off already? Oh, come on. Yes, Mike, 456 rule. Rainy, don't take off. Stick around for a while. We're having so much fun here. I'm getting ready to explain how to measure for square. All right, Ron, it's real simple. If you're building something and you're trying to get it square, so you got your square here, okay? So along one of the board lengths, you want to measure out 3 feet. Put a mark there. If of course you can use 3 inches or 3 meters or however you're doing it. Measure out 3 feet. Then up the other side, you want to measure 4 feet. Okay? Your diagonal measurement between, you want to mark both those points, 3 feet and 4 feet. You want to measure between those diagonally, it should be 5 feet to be square. It's very similar to like what you said last night, Ron, which is measuring from corner to corner both ways. And you should have an equal measurement both ways. It's very similar to that, but it's just, you don't walk as much. $420th, how you doing? $420th Pyro. How you doing, Bubba? Lester, don't you worry. Ducky will keep you in control. Nallie's been popping in and out again today, so. Yes, there it is. I fix shit all day. Pythagorean theorem, yes. Aaron, so I'm a low-key, tree-hugging man that loves science in this country. I wouldn't say I love science. It interests me. Tree hugging, well, yeah, I love outdoors. I'd much rather be outside than inside. But if you need to cut down a tree to keep your house warm, I don't have a problem with that. Or if you want to cut down a tree to build a house, I don't have a problem with that either. So definitely not a tree hugger. Yeah, but I definitely do love my country. Absolutely. Matter of fact, Aaron, I have there's a link in my description for a Redbubble page, and I have some merch on there. And the second link is actually titled America, and it's a bunch of American style T-shirt designs and stuff like that. T-shirts, baseball hats, shower curtains, bath mats, mouse pads, whatever you want designs on, you can get them. So a square is 10 by 10, 100 square feet, yeah. Lester, you should not eat the chicken and rice. Matt, my walk was fantastic today. Saw all kinds of wildlife today. Three bundles of shingles is a square, yep. I worked in at Lowe's for a while. I worked in outdoor sales, commercial sales, and down on the lumber end. So definitely familiar with all that stuff. But yeah, we used to have some fun. Used to have some fun with that. Miss Daisy May, good morning. Good to see you this morning. I don't know if that would. I don't know if that would stop him, Ducky. I don't know if that would stop him at all. Ron, saving gravy. I know what you meant there, Ron, but I like wildlife. I like eagles. Okay, cool. Izzy, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Daisy. Appreciate you being here. You like hunting, but you don't do it for game? There you go, Mike. Don't be obscene. Double tap that screen. How you doing, Izzy? Good to see you today. Got an old slate roof on your house? Want to put a metal one on it? Can't wait for hunting season? What? An iguana got arrested. Izzy, you are birds. Are you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? I heard that bird's the word. Ron told me that bird's the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird's the word. Zach, you ready for turkey season? Yeah, just come around my chat sometime. We get plenty of turkeys on here. Officer snatched him off the sidewalk and tossed him in the cop car. Really? Yeah, I would imagine slate roof would not be fun to take off. When's leprechaun season? Don't know. Do I like burning cigars? I smoke cigars, so yes, Aaron. Leprechaun season opens up on St. Patrick's Day. I'm sure there'd be some Irish folks that wouldn't be real happy with that comment. Grab a hammer and go crazy. Yeah, yeah. On the other hand, when I've torn a roof off before that had cedar shakes on it, way a long time ago, it had like maybe 3 other layers of shingles on top of the cedar shakes. And yeah, once you got the shingles off, man, those cedar shakes came off real easy. They were so rotten. You're only Irish when you drink? Yeah, I know it's bad for my lungs. Aaron, you love the mustache, man. I guess that based on the stain. Yeah. Coffee and cigarettes. Cigars, cigarettes. Yep. I've actually made a brand out of it there, Aaron. That's another thing that's available on in my Redbubble store. I know it's backwards, but yep, that's my logo for my channel right there. It's a sticker I got. You can buy the stickers. I also got my quote or my motto for my channel, get busy living. Link in the description. Link in the description. Or is it description up there? Description down there? Description up? I don't know. I should stop, Izzy? Okay. Lucky Charms for breakfast. Matt, I smoke filtered cigars. They're made just like cigarettes. But the thing is with filtered cigars is that the government isn't smart enough. They raise taxes. That's why cigarettes are so expensive, because they keep raising taxes. So the only people making money off of tobacco right now is the government, of course. But so they raise taxes on cigarettes, but they're not smart enough to realize that you can make a cigarette out of cigar tobacco, and they don't tax cigar tobacco like they do cigarette tobacco. So I smoke filtered cigars, which are just like a cigarette, and they aren't as expensive. So I'll smoke about a pack a day. Yeah, but it's just like smoking cigarettes. You like the logo? Yeah, Aaron, believe me, I've had a lot of people, and I've got certain moderators that when you said that about the stain in my mustache, they may have blocked you from the channel or timed you out. Because I've had a lot of people that come in here, oh my God, what's wrong with your mustache? Jesus Christ, dude, wash your face, and stuff like that. And it was getting to me for a little bit, but after a while, I just stopped letting it get to me, and I build off of it, and yeah, I've built a brand around it now. So, home of the walking mustache. That's me. I got a sweatshirt with that logo on it. So, Susan Christ, how you doing today? Watching from the UK. Well, welcome very much. You smoke cigarettes? Okay. Susan Christ, good to see you. Stuart, hello, how are you? Izzy, you love the logo? Thank you very much. I figured, what the hell, I might as well take advantage of it. If everybody's going to talk about my mustache, might as well take advantage of it. Trolls come for the mustache and stay for the hustle. I like that. Matter of fact, Ducky, you got the pinned comment of the day. Not that I do it every day, but sometimes those comments come across and they just really hit me, and they're good comments, so they got to get pinned. So Ducky Petrie's got the comment of the day. Aaron, you're 22. Don't have any faith. Believe me, I can't grow a very good beard, and there's a picture I have on the last thing I posted on Facebook was my 60th birthday, which is almost 6 years ago. And I had a full beard, and it was scraggly as hell. My beard looks like shit when I grow it out. So just before I started posting on YouTube, I shaved off the beard and started growing this out. I kept everything pretty short back then, but I shaved off everything, kept the mustache and the whatever it's called, soul patch, and just started growing out the mustache some. But yeah, it'll take a long time to grow back if you shave. I could go back to the look I had before, which was pretty short beard. I could go back to that look probably in about 2 weeks. So those Irish girls are fast in the snow. Always show me where the pot of gold is. There you go. I don't remember that, Mike. No. Cranbone. Uncle Tex Sanford Cranbone. Is it anything like Yosemite Sam? Part of the reason I've worn my mustache like this before, and part of the reason I wear my mustache like this is my brother wore his mustache like this after he retired from the Navy. He was a biker, and he wore his mustache like this, but he had it, it was down, it was probably down, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 inches below his chin. And Froggy went a courting and did ride Cranbone. Okay. But yeah, my brother wore a mustache like that, and
Sadly, he passed away several years ago. He was on a motorcycle and got hit by a car. And so I wear it like this sometimes to honor my brother. I did for about 2 years after his death. I wore my mustache like this. So before you start, it was a long time ago. It's been damn near, I don't even remember. It's been like 20 years ago, at least. So anyway, so it's in honor of my brother. So, Paul, hope you see it, man. Hope you like it. My brother's name was Paul. So, retired from the Navy after 20 years. He did. He retired from the Navy after 20 years, and he was an E3 when he retired. He had to retire at 20 years because of his rank. He was an alcoholic, and his job performance was so bad that they basically told him, they said, either you go to rehab for 6 months or you're out of the Navy. And he had 3 years left to go in the Navy, so he went to rehab for the 6 months, got sober, was sober for the rest of his life. And, but yeah, and then he started saving money. After he got sober, he started saving all the money he was spending on beer and liquor. And 2 years later, he bought himself a brand new Harley Davidson. So with cash that he saved from the money he used to spend on alcohol. So that tells you how much he was drinking. Retired, bought a second motorcycle. Used to ride with the, he used to ride from, he was down in Jacksonville, Florida. And he used to go up to Washington, D.C., what was it, on Memorial Day? You've probably seen the video before where the Marine will stand out there and salute all the bikers as they go by. And used to ride with that a group that would go up there every year. And they also did like Toys for Tots kind of things. He actually had bought a trailer for the back of his Harley and to carry toys in for Toys for Tots. So he was one of them good bikers. One of them good bikers. Looked rough. Looked tough as hell. But he was a sweetheart. Huh. It's amazing how much you miss people. Even after all that time, it's amazing how much you miss people. Kind of getting up in my feels here. Let's change the topic. Those parades are great. A lot of great people there in those parades. Friendly people. Yep. Lester's looking for cute cowgirls and some tight jeans. There you go, Lester. You can probably create one on AI nowadays. So, I mean, what's the difference? If you're watching them on video anyway, even if they are real, what's the difference? Just saying. I don't know. But I am the man, the myth, the legend. You like playing biker military events? Last year we played an event and helped raise $30K for the vets. Cool. There you go. Yeah, with AI, you can make them do anything you want. What am I going to steal today? I'm going to steal your mom's heart, Professor Suge. I'm going to steal your mom's heart. That's what I'm going to do. Put your mom on. Let me talk to her. Panda Tarot is here. Panda. So good to see you. I was just thinking about you yesterday. Yeah, I was thinking about you yesterday. Wondering where you've been. It's definitely good to see you. Yeah, that is cool when you can support groups like that. My brother used to do a lot of that kind of stuff. So you just saw my wabi sabi video, Ron? Yeah, it actually got quite a few hits. Panda, love seeing you here. Great to have you. Stacy's mom had it going on. Heck yeah. It's amazing how quick those trolls go away when you say stuff about their moms. Mom, they here's a troll after I say something about their mom. Mom, this guy on YouTube. Do I have an old guy hustle mug? I have a Get Busy Living coffee cup, and I've got stickers that I could put on a coffee cup. But I've told everybody this before. The coffee cups on Redbubble are way too expensive. I do not recommend anybody buying them off of the Redbubble store. If you want that logo, buy a sticker, and you can buy a sticker for a couple bucks. So, still drinking coffee, absolutely, Vicky. Oh, Panda, absolutely. Heck yeah, I'll support you 100%, Panda. You're a big supporter here, so yeah, exactly. You just tried to hide the TV remote. I'm glad you're here today, too, Panda. Absolutely. Yeah, the coffee cups. I've got one that's got my quote on it. Get busy living. I bought that, and for me, at cost, it was like $25 shipped to my house, and I think that's way too much for a coffee cup. I mean, I've got two of these. I bought at Dollar Tree for $1 a piece, and the man, the myth, the legend was actually a Father's Day gift from one of my daughters. So I don't like spending a lot of money on coffee cups, but I kind of had to have that one for my channel. So. Don Runyon, good morning to you, Don. Good to see you today. I haven't even said anything about my walk. Been out on my walk already. Been back, oh gosh, for about 45 minutes from my walk. And walked the 3 miles today, 191 days in a row of live streaming from my walk. Up to 408 miles on my way to 365 days and 1,000 miles. We will get that done sometime in August. So just keep on plugging away at it. Last 90 days or so, I'm gonna have to up it to 4 miles to hit the 1,000, but that'll be all right. By then, I'll be ready to go. And I'm not sure what Ducky was saying, Vicky, but your t-shirts last night, they were pricey. Yeah. I haven't really looked into doing my own merch. I don't have the kind of money to buy like inventory and keep it, and so I just use that Redbubble store. There's other places you can do it. You can actually do it on Amazon. You can post merch on Amazon and have it on Amazon. So, and that way it doesn't. I don't have to spend any money up front to the print-on-demand services. Redbubble's one of them. There's several others. Just if you're interested in doing it, just search print on demand, and you'll find, you just download the design, and if anybody wants it, they order it, they print it for you and everything. So yeah, I don't know if she's talking about the pinned comment or not, Ducky. Been hoping to make some music. Got 2 Fenders, both Stratocasters, brah. All right, Tommy Lear. I love guitar music. So Mike Holmes, that's on here, is a guitar player. Definitely check out his channel. Mike has a big Apple Strat. Okay. Mainly Off Grid is back. Good to see you, Mainly. Where are we at on charge? 74%. You just made a big mug of coffee? All right, Panda. Well, Cheers to you. Hoards coffee. You hoard coffee? Well, give some up, man. We all want some. Panda, absolutely. And yeah, Panda, if you want, check out the replay. And about the first, I don't know, probably 45 minutes. Well, you could probably go in at about the 30-minute point. And I saw 2 albino squirrels today. And then later we saw 3 deer. Kind of hard to see. They were kind of hidden back in the woods, but we saw 3 deer. And then, of course, we saw the plastic bag cat. So every time your wife makes a dental appointment, you get 10 texts about her appointment. Mainly you play some music, don't you, mainly? Lisa loves coffee. Heck yeah. Matthew, you're going to take off? All right, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. I did hoard coffee when COVID hit, and so the name stuck with me. Okay. Heavy metal madness. There you go, mainly. Do you like, let me ask you mainly, and this is the only band that comes off the top of my head, Breaking Benjamin? Is that a band that you listen to? Sounds amazing. Are they Sitka deer? I don't know what a Sitka deer is. They're white-tailed deer. Mainly check out my Fast Way Say What You Will video. Yeah, Mike's also got some he said he had some videos of some bears from his trip he took up Tennessee, so they're cool. They're good chill rock. Really? You call Breaking Benjamin chill rock? Yeah, Mike said he's got some video of some bears when he was up in Tennessee, so. Yeah, your cousin, the brown bears. I think they're, Tennessee, I think they're black bears. Aren't they? Kind of look like David Crosby. Well, thank you. That's kind of a compliment. He had an awesome mustache. That's definitely better than what I normally get. I normally get the Hulk Hogan and the Wilford Brimley. I have a couple decent videos from Tail of the Dragon too. I took my 5.0 on. Sarah Rose, good morning. I am having a fantastic day. How about you, Sarah? Your taste in music isn't, yeah, black bears. Yeah, that's what I thought. Your taste in music isn't for many people. You think of Custer with the mustache? But Custer was a loser, wasn't he? I don't like. I can't do it. I can't do a Trump imitation at all. I was going to do a little imitation of Trump saying I don't like loser generals. That whole little bighorn thing. That was a mess. That was a mess. Mess like nobody's ever seen before. Everybody's talking about that. That was a mess. Custard lost that. I don't like generals that lose. That's my best Trump imitation. Sorry. Can't do it. I've tried before because my daughter is huge into Donald Trump, but killed beats captured. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried to do imitations of other people, and they're like, "Who the hell are you trying to act like, Dave?" Yeah, my imitations. Let's just say I'm no Rich Little. For those of you who even know who Rich Little is, so all you younger folks, just Google Rich Little. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, he kind of looked like Steve Martin. Yeah, yeah. He was on. Rich Little used to be on Hollywood Squares quite a bit. So you've seen his face before. Yeah, he back in the '60s and '70s, he was like the guy for imitations. He would imitate everybody. He used to be on Hollywood Squares all the time, and every time they went to him for a question, he'd always imitate somebody different. So, Hordes Coffee, you have a good day too. He did a good, yeah, he did a good Nixon, did a good Johnny Carson imitation. Yeah, he did everybody. So he was on a lot of those, the celebrity roast as well. Hordes Coffee, I'm glad you stopped by today. Hopefully you liked and subscribed to my channel. I do appreciate that. Are you still alive? Oh, wow, I didn't even know he was still alive. He's like, I like my celebrities med well. Sorry, I had to prepare the food. What are we having today, Natalie? What's to eat? Seems like I catch you when during your busiest time of day all the time, Natalie. But that's fine, I understand. There you go, Natalie. Panda's here today. I think I'm going to grab me a fresh cup of coffee. I'm going to head outside for the last 10 minutes or so of my live stream today. Ducky is busy feeding her animals to write in the notebook. Pandas are hanging on the bamboo tree drinking coffee. There you go. Lentil soup, french fries, rice and chicken salad, huh? Well, that sounds pretty good. That sounds like a pretty damn good meal, Natalie. I'm coming over. I'll book a flight today. Get the camera turned around here, get me a fresh cup of coffee, and I think I'm gonna go outside for a little while. Enjoy the sunshine. All right, let's go outside. What do you say? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Lester just leave it on his nightstand if he came over and got it. So that food does sound yummy. Absolutely. Tommy, you can type any way you want. Sometimes I may misinterpret what you're trying to say, but that's all right. Sometimes it's just because I'm an old son of a gun and clean, like how I clean that up, even though it's well past the hour and a half point. Yeah, sometimes it's because I'm an old son of a bitch, and I just don't get what you're saying. So, but I got some youngsters in here that translate for me sometimes. You cut 3 of your fingers today. Well, hopefully just cuts. Hopefully they're not deep. So we do have some sun. It's not as bright as it was the other day, but it's still pretty bright. Yeah, a little bit. Oh man, we'll get them bandaged up, but it'll add a little bit of flavor to your meal. Yeah, a little bit of fingers in your lentil soup. I mean, that's not bad. 2 12-hour shifts the last 2 days. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sunshine. Yeah, when Rainy's away, Lester will play. Absolutely. Haven't had any sun in 5 weeks. Well, that's what I've heard about the UK. I heard you guys don't get a lot of sunshine over there. I don't like that. I don't like that. That gets depressing real quick. That's the way Ohio gets sometimes in the wintertime. Just gray, cloudy skies all the time. Don't like that at all. You do need sunshine. Absolutely. You gotta have sunshine. That's why I like it outside so much. I mean, my youngest daughter, she's got a 18-month-old baby, and when she was pregnant, she was having some problems with her pregnancy, and she was kind of she had to stay home all the time, and she was just sitting around her house all day. And I said, just go out and take a walk. I said, first off, it might bring the baby a little bit. She is still pregnant. I said, it might bring the baby a little bit quicker. And secondly, it'll definitely be good for you to get out and get some fresh air. And she did, and it did kind of help. So, your grocery shopping today, it was crazy. Tommy, I've been walking 3 miles a day lately. I was walking 2 miles a day. Um, but I've walked 191 days in a row now, and I'm up to 408 miles. So I'm going to walk for a full 365 days and 1,000 miles. So yeah, 3 miles every day. Yeah, just get outside and get some sun, get some fresh air. Even if the sun's not shining, you can still get the UV rays and the vitamin D. Um, he paid $200 and bought almost nothing. Sounds of birds and sunshine. Gotta love Mother Earth, man. Yeah, I got accused of being a tree hugger earlier, so a semi tree hugger. I do like the outdoors though. I would much rather be sitting out here than sitting inside that house. So I actually have a chair out here. I don't have a chair inside. I have a couple benches and stools, but I don't have a chair inside my house. So yeah, even if there's no sun. I mean, they tell you that you can get, actually, like in the summertime, they tell you, you know, even if it's cloudy, you want to put on sunscreen because you can still get a sunburn with no sun. So the UV rays. You're a tree hugger for sure, a real hippie. Nothing wrong with that. You like to hump the trees before you hug them. I love nature. I love the outdoors. I think that there's still plenty of it. I think there's still a lot of it. I don't have a problem with, you know, forestry and cutting down trees as long as it's done properly. You know, just going out and just completely stripping a whole, you know, forest out is not the way to do it. You know, you want to go in and take certain areas, and it has to be done. Look what goes on out in California because they don't do that kind of stuff. They end up with these wildfires that just take over, you know, big, huge. The fire itself is what controls the forest, but it's actually good for the forest to clear the woods out sometimes. So, so you walk this whole time without getting sick, or walk while being sick within those. I have not walked 300 days, 191. But yeah, I haven't been sick. And walk in the rain. I've walked one time in the snow. Walked in cold weather. Yes, I walk every single day. Lisa, you're going to take off? Okay, I'm about ready to end this too. So, Lisa, thank you very much for being here. Love you, Lisa. Love having you here every day. So, you are fantastic. Absolutely there. Ducky. D-Luscious good. I haven't talked about D-Luscious in a while. Yeah, the kudzu vine, is that what you're talking about? Mainly, you have a great day too. We'll see you later. Yeah, the kudzu down here is horrendous. There's some along the walking trail. This time of year, it's all killed off or dead, but it will all be back. I guarantee you that. So, yep. And I mean, there's whole highway intersections that, you know, the whole thing's just taken over completely by the kudzu. I drive back and forth from here to up to Ohio. I'll see lots of it along the side of the highway. Last one to use the coffee pot. Got to put water in it. They do, Lester. I don't have to worry about that because I'm always the last one to use it. So the ivy on the back of the dragon is crazy between Tennessee and Virginia. I don't think I've seen that. Lester, you forgot to tap the screen. Shame on you, Lester. So we're over the 2 hour point. I'm outside enjoying some sunshine. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. Got my list in there. I apologize yesterday for being a little bit down in the dumps, but kind of fought through it yesterday. Still not great, but things are a little bit better. Got a few things done yesterday. Feel a little bit better about myself, so things are moving along. I appreciate y'all being here every day. You guys are the greatest. It's just amazing to me that I've grown so many friends. Planted that seed and grew a bunch of friends. Speaking of tree huggers. Anyway, you all have a fantastic day. I'm going to. Love y'all, and we'll see you again in about 22 hours. I'll be right back here. Take care.